Hi, I'm Rob from Hopzine. Thanks for joining me live on YouTube for a bit of a fancy one tonight, a bit of an endurance event. See how long this will take us. We've got the entire Fullers and Friends 2019 box, 6 beers that we're going to be getting through. Funny little bottles there, so for a couple of hardened beer drinkers like ourselves. I'm sure it'll be absolutely doddle. We did this last year, just me and Jake, and it was a really fun night. But we're going to get cracking because we're all thirsty. So the first beer that we're going to get stuck into is the Kroke. That's my best Norwegian. It's a herbal lager at 5% ABV with a brewery called Mack. A Norwegian brewery. Not a brewery that I've heard of, but let's just get it open into a glass. Because I think we all need a beer. It's Friday evening.
Look at smoke, baby.
Oh, yes. Oh, all the smoke. Right then. Appearance, as you'd expect. We're just going to whistle through until we get the drinking part of this one. Just because we're a bit thirsty. Yeah, as you can imagine, absolute pin bright, pale golden beer, pure white foam on top. Aroma, gents, shall we?
Let's go for it.
Yeah.
I got a kind of.
It was actually a hint of sourness. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sour vibe. Well, it says something on the back about some sort of berry. Norse word for crowberries.
After the Norse crowberries, these slow, they're like slows. Come fresh from the Arctic Circle and give a crisp. But it's just lager, slightly tartness. Oh, even before you that. Yeah, it does say slight tartness, but it says herbal. It doesn't say anything about the herbs that I put in it.
Yeah. Welcome to the crowbar.
So, are you getting much else? I got a little bit of red apple. Are you getting that kind of
bit of gooseberry maybe.
Yeah, core. Sweet, slightly sweet.
I thought you said core. You were going to go into some
crow-based
gag early on. There.
No. Core range.
Oh, come on now! You've not even touched the drop.
What are you raving on about?
Oh, you're both at it. Franco.
He's croaking up a bit, isn't he? Well, it smells nice. It smells really nice, though. It's got there's a slight sweet sour kind of thing. It doesn't smell like a lager.
Of kind of freshly cooked, freshly popped popcorn.
Yeah.
Anyway, shall we?
Let's go for it. It's intrigued me.
Cheers.
Very pleasant.
It's got on Untapped. It's saying it's a herbal, vegetable beer, whatever.
Yeah, but when it don't even say what herbs are in it.
Whatever
Does
that.
It say on Untapped anything about what herbs are in it? So if we're going to say it, we're going to make that decision. What herbs are in this?
For me, it's not. I wouldn't say it's herb work. That sour green apple thing is at the back end for me. It's like a lager that doesn't finish sort of like completely sort of like clean. It's like there's that little. It's not sour, but there is that weird little green apple note.
I'm getting a faint basil or something.
And
very faint. It's not.
It's kind of like a soft toffee thing going on, isn't there?
It's not a strong basil. It's the aroma I can't quite work out exactly.
It's damn drinkable. I'll give it that. This won't last long. And we've got 6 beers to get through. It's probably a good thing.
We've got to drink them each before we can open the next one as well.
we've got to finish each one. No, we don't.
I won't succumb to peer pressure.
No, we don't. So, one thing did you say on this, and I'm gonna give it some props, and also partially because I was bought the incorrect breakfast cereal, and it's kind of a bit of a honey nut thing, honey nut cluster type thing. I've been bought by mistake, and it reminds me of that, and it does say honeyed notes on here, and I do agree with that. A little kind of soft, like acacia honey.
And dried meadow. Oh, is that the herb? Dried meadow sweet.
I don't know.
Is that a herb? I've heard that banded about on cooking programs.
Oh,
Not
really?
quite sure what meadow sweet is.
Never. I'd be surprised. I'm surprised they haven't put it on the label. I think these labels have been done by Siren. Fucking tiny text with my failing eyesight.
It's good they've had to cram so much on there, and it is a tiny label. It's a silly small label.
It says a pale golden lager with a slight tartness to offset its sweet, honeyed notes.
Okay, meadow sweet is a perennial herb in the Rosaceae family. That grows in damp meadows.
There you go.
Sounds delightful.
Not quite getting that, but damp meadows.
Frolicking in a damp meadow.
Yeah.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
That's good. A good start, I'd say. A solid start.
I remember the lager from last year being pretty solid. Well, you'd expect a brewery of the quality of Fuller's, even though Frontier is not a very good beer. You do kind of expect Fuller's to be able to pull off a classic style to a pretty good standard.
It's not bad. It's not bad. I mean, it's almost getting like a herb tea kind of quality. I don't know. I can't quite picture which. Not drinking many of them, but
I just had a comment regarding Meadow Sweet, Casey Abram, and they say Meadow Sweet smells strongly of germaline. Germaline. My memory of germaline is watching rugby. Rub it on the legs.
Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah, thinking about it.
Maybe
Slightly floral.
That's the first time I've heard of Mac. They say it's the most what do they say? The northernmost brewery in the world.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Yeah.
A bold claim. Bold,
yes, absolutely. So yeah, a very well made lager, I guess, to start with.
It's not bad.
I'm going to say I've already lost my bottle opener, but it's here. I'm branded up to the fucking eyeballs. When it gets cold, I've got a jumper from a brewery as well. It's brewery branded night on Hopzine. So I think next one, shall we do the Magic Rock one?
Oh, Magic Rock, yeah.
Who wants to do the honours?
I'll go for it. So this is misprized. It is Magic Rock and Fuller and Friends Oaked Mild. Coming in at 4.5%. An undervalued beer style, they say on the back, question mark.
It's another of those it's kind of like seem to be made up words from Magic Rock, which probably aren't made up, but kind of sound made up.
I think a mild. I think if you're into craft beer, then maybe you could probably say that. But if you're into craft beer, it's just one of the ones you can get like regularly. It's quite a thin looking mild, I'd say.
It is, yes. Dark-ish.
Yeah.
Kind of ruby. A pale ruby mild.
It almost looks like brandy or something in the glass. It's like brandy with a head on it.
Yeah. I know what you mean, yeah.
So it is a very odd colour beer.
Pale, kind of ruby brown.
It's like clear brown.
Yeah,
I've never seen brown so clear.
Yeah. It's clear as brown.
But, and a bit of a dishwater kind of top to it, isn't there?
Yeah. Is it because it's the old oak, it's oaked, it's not barrel aged, they put oaked chips in it, so is that where it's imparted the colour?
Yeah. You might be right. Yeah, if you soak oak chips, it does kind of pull off a bit of colour. So you might be right there.
They're saying they've tweaked a traditional recipe from 1912 by adding rum barrel oak aged chips to give it a sweet, nutty depth of flavour, blah blah blah. We're going
So,
to that.
so essentially, it's innocent gun.
Well, this is the thing that I was thinking, but we'll see. I guess.
Yeah. Let's go for a sniff.
Aroma.
It's quite muted.
I do get an oaky quality and a bit of brown bread as well.
It's there.
Yeah, brown bread. Brown bread is the key on this one, I think.
It's not obvious though.
There's
sweet chestnuts.
Yeah, there's something. There's a burnt edge to it for me.
Yeah.
Like when a fire's died out and it's been,
Yeah.
and you wake up the next morning, it's like that. It's like that smell.
A bit of red apple, a little bit of raisin.
I'm getting a bit of kind of autumn leaves.
Just seen I'm just seeing a few comments while we're sniffing. Got real ale craft beer says yeah way. Simon watching. I caught the end of Simon's stream with the Blue Van Man, and then we got Jacob Wright says had live dead metaphor in Brewdog Lothian Road before. Rob top beer 2 thumbs up. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I was a little bit disappointed. It was flat as a witch's tit, which is disappointing. It was flat pancakes. So. That condition lacked, but the flavour was not bad. It kind of tasted how I remembered it. Charles Dunn says, try some Vimto with the mild beer. It's a great summer drink. Bit of Vimto.
That's like a fancy shandy. Vimto and a mild.
And Simon says, you guys drinking Newcastle Brown Ale? He has got a similar appearance, I guess, hasn't it?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's quite a pleasant aroma.
It's not bad. It's just I want it to be a little bit more, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bit one-dimensional in a certain respect. It's milds can actually deliver quite a powerful sort of like chocolatey aroma as well. And this doesn't.
Yeah, I like a dark mild.
Yeah,
nice roasty dark mild.
Yeah, especially on cask.
Yeah.
You went a bit northern then, Craig.
Yeah, cask.
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 Cask beer.
Cask. I'll get on cask. Yeah, you got to have a cask, mate. Yeah.
Anyway, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah, indeed.
Cheers.
Now you said innocent gun.
Yeah.
I can't get it out of my head. But he doesn't have all the kind of myriad of faults that an innocent gun beer have. No diacetyl, which they revel in the amount of diacetyl that they have doing innocent gun.
A buttery taste.
Yeah, they're really fucking buttery.
Yeah.
Hang on there. I think it's just because you rush every single thing that you do. And that fucking.
It's speeding up the process when it shouldn't be sped up.
These are my opinions, not Craig's, and they are Craig's benefactors.
I'm not saying nothing.
How many cans you got left, Craig?
He's got decals on his front door.
I can't remember.
But I think it's quite pleasant. The mouthfeel was actually a little bit thicker than I thought it was going to be. I wouldn't exactly call it thin.
I'm getting a little bit more of that slight chocolate notes on the taste than I wasn't getting on the aroma. I was worried about the oakiness might completely mask that, but nah.
One thing that there's a little memory kind of been sparked for me. When I was a kid, I oddly used to drink quite a lot. When only at my grandma's, though, I'd drink Canada Dry ginger ale. And it's got a bit of Canada Dry about it. Not that it's a long time since I've had it, but it's that memory of drinking Canada Dry at my grandma's house.
It does actually have quite a bit of finish, I think. Sort of like lingers.
Yeah, you're definitely getting the oat chips for sure are coming through. Rum. About that. I was just getting more of the oat kind of tannins really than anything else, and then a slight kind of nuttiness. It's not a bad mouthfeel for the ABV.
Yeah,
it's okay, but it's just okay.
Dries out towards the back end.
Yeah.
I said I'm going to go a bit of Canada Dry, a bit of brown bread again. I've just got a couple more comments about coming in thick and fast. I think Simon's bringing in his hordes of views, so thanks a lot, mate. If you have mentioned it, I do appreciate it. So Simon says, cheers, guys, enjoying this. Charles Dunn says, mild and Vimto is a West Midlands drink.
Oh.
And then Kepta Sigda says, real ale craft beer man brought me here first time. Oh, cool. Well, thank you very much for joining us. And Simon says, remember that guy from Innocent Gun came up to our table at Leeds 2012 Bloggers Conference, and you told him his beers were minty. I don't remember that.
Minty.
Yeah. It sounds like me, to be honest. Oh, I don't want any of your fucking minty beers. Go on your way, lad. Don't want any of that shit. How close did this beer get to a barrel? They could have walked past it with a barrel. Walked past the barrel, the beer past the barrel, just like this. Yep. The amount of barrel aging that some good beers get. Yeah, it's perfectly serviceable.
I think that might be the theme of the night with these beers. Yeah. Perfectly serviceable.
Oh, did you finish mine?
Yeah, it's got enough character to keep you going back for more.
Yeah.
I'm going to be quite interested to see how that warms up as well. You might get a little bit of something that kind of like comes along.
This is room temperature. This one. Yeah. That's why I'm
going to be done in half an hour. Listen, I thought we were going to be on for like 4 hours doing this.
They're only small bottles, aren't they? So,
absolutely.
Yeah.
So we may as well move on to the third one then. Craig, do you want to do the honours?
Which one we did?
Love on the Run.
Love on the Run.
That wasn't what I was going for, but yeah, go for it.
So yeah, collaboration.
If you want to do a rendition, Jake, be my guest.
Background, yeah, Love on the Run. Ain't no surprise. That's another song. Woodstock Brewery. So they are they out of South Africa? Is it? Yeah.
Gangbang, you're gonna fucking love it.
Cape Town.
That's a very enjoyable.
And I didn't even tell you what it is. It's a session IPA then, coming at 5% ABV. Yeah.
That's a big session IPA.
Well, not in America, it's not.
No.
That'll be a, what do you call it? That'd be a table beer in America.
So it is it says this hop forward bold claim is a perfect marriage, bold claim of London Town and Cape Town. The African Queen hop, it's a new one to me, South African hop, I presume, and native African cereal sorghum. Oh, so it's sorghum. Oh, interesting. Are combined with British hops to create a very sessionable IPA.
Why not? Why not?
You sorghum in the African brewed Guinness, don't they?
Oh, excuse me.
If you didn't know.
It is what it is.
Yeah, but the African Queen hop, it's a new one on me.
I've seen the film.
I've heard the song by Billy Ocean. Caribbean Queen.
Well,
it's not a racist comment.
no. It's just a comment. That's it.
No, you make your own jokes up. So, what we got in the glass then? Ooh.
Pretty clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, really clear. It's a bit dark. I don't know what malts they're using this.
Yeah, I mean, wherever I put it in the room, it looks different. It's kind of like an orangey. I'm going pale Lucasade is my specific colour.
Rancid Lucasade. Yeah.
Whitehead, I guess. Thin bright. Thin. I mean, it's quite interesting. The first one, the lager, had very big bubbles. This one had very fine bubbles. And an old brewer once told me that finer bubble, better beer. So,
This one could be a good one.
Yes. So, aroma?
Got barley malt. That's the only thing I can find.
Very pleasant, actually.
It's got that. It's got a British traditional thing about it.
Yeah, it's got
It's
a bit of that kind of hedgerow, a bit of
hedgerow. Yeah.
a bit of kind of lemon. But then there's
There's a
also
slight-
a sweeter orange note as well, I think.
Yeah. Yes. More of a. I'd say like a thin orange marmalade kind of thing.
Nice, like it.
Yeah.
It does have a spicy edge as well.
It's not
Mm.
like potent like some the rich kind of marmalade. So
No.
No.
Yeah, there's a like, bit of toffee sweetness.
Yeah,
Tesco.
I can't get marmalade. I can't get Lucasade out of my head now, though. It's got a bit of Lucasade going on.
Tesco value marmalade.
It's got a bit of orange. Orange.
I'm nearly drinking it. Come on.
No,
Let's
it's
just keep
really
sniffing
quite
it.
pleasant, actually. Yeah, it's like a combination of fruity, kind of like orangey hop, and also, as you said, that kind of more kind of earthy, kind of British hop. That's nice. It smells really kind of quite inviting.
Yeah.
Shall we?
Cheers.
Gosh.
Oh wow,
Mm.
that's got a, and that there is a big citrus kick coming through there. It almost tastes like it could have like orange in it.
Yeah.
Fleshy, not fleshy blood orange, but
That's another one. It's like a tribute act. This. I'm not getting my top off though.
no.
I've not been working
Yet we haven't had 6 beers yet.
Woo.
Let's see where the night takes us.
Yeah, it might hit us all at once.
Yeah.
And then we'll be dancing on the tables.
It's happened before.
Yeah, it has happened before, unfortunately.
Yeah, except it was trousers, not not t-shirts.
Trousers off.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
So
You can't-
that's going to be my version of one of Simon's videos where he takes his top off. I'm going to take my pants off. Right, look at that.
So you're not thinking of Lucasade now, are you?
That's really drinkable. I'm going to
Is
have
it
a bit
actually
more.
really nice? Yeah.
Yeah. It's got a
It-
soft apricot. I'm going to get apricot and sweet orange.
Yeah,
it's more-
I like that orange kick, and then it does die out to like a nice malty finish. Like
Yeah.
it's like really bright orange, and then it finishes like a traditional English IPA.
A lovely orange bit of orange on the burp. Then the one thing I'd be really curious what yeast they've used for this. I think it's a very neutral yeast profile for it. It's really clean and crisp. No kind of weird interplay from like a traditional Fuller's ale yeast or anything like that.
That's good. That's probably my favourite so far.
Yeah, that's nice. That. So where's this brewery from again? Is it South Africa? Cape Town.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cape Town. Yeah.
Another brewery I've not heard of. I have heard of all the other breweries, but this is I've not heard of this one. Woodstock.
Yeah, contains malted barley.
Yeah, some bits and bats over here. Don't you get Devil? Is it Devil's Peak?
Devil's Peak. Yeah.
Brewery. But we
Yeah. I think I had one of their collaboration beers with someone. I can't remember. I think it might have been a Beer 52 box a few months back. I can't remember.
Right. Cool. That's really nice. Craig, have you got any untapped details for these free beers? That would be wonderful if you did.
Okay. Any more comments while I'm mucking around here?
No, we're just going to sit in silence until you bring up.
Start the.
You're going to sit awkwardly while you do this.
Well, you close down all those other tabs. We know they're open.
Yeah, he shuts down all those rate beer pages that he's been stealing all the comments from.
Yeah, this tastes very lemongrassy.
I'm getting a very specific butterscotch.
Sorghum. The sorghum is coming through.
Oh
now.
yes, a sorghum. I often it's used in gluten-free beers or reduced gluten beers, something like that. But they use it in the African brewed version of Guinness. I always think of it being a bit gluey. I think that's adding a little bit of mouthfeel, a little bit of kind of like a little bit of something.
Yeah. Yeah, I know sorghum from The Walking Dead. That's the crop they grow. So I think it's quite a high yielding crop.
Ah, well,
maybe that's why it can thrive in Africa. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can't get your 2-row barley over in Cape Town.
Yeah, the plains down in Africa.
Oh, come on now. He's back. So Jake's just going to lead you in a rendition of Toto.
Just Toto lyrics from now on.
It's a firm favourite of Mr. Paul Jones from Cloudwater. He'll put that on his mobile speaker. Oh, yes, he will. Sing it loud on a train.
The first song my son ever heard when we took him home from the hospital in the car was is it Rosanna or Roxana by Toto? You know, Rosanna. That one. That's the first song he ever heard. Shame.
Wow. Did you give him an unsuitable name?
No. we called him Rosanna.
Rosanna. And we've said Casey Abrams just said. See, I keep getting massively distracted because there were somebody on American Idol many years ago called Casey Abrams, and I just
sort of big hair.
Yes, he's now
played like a bass.
He's something jukebox. Is it?
Yeah, postmodern jukebox.
Yeah, he's part of them now. I'm just kind of dreaming that it is actual Casey Abrams.
Yeah,
doing a bit of scat singing and playing the bass. Boom, 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 boom. It probably isn't, but thank you very much for tuning in. But Casey Abrams says Sago, just Sago. I'm not sure what that's. Is that a specifically South African way of saying sorghum?
Sago.
I'm not sure, but it's very nice. And do you know what? I'm probably going to finish this bottle before Craig gets all these things on Untapped.
I think Craig might have frozen. Craig, are you there? I think it's actually frozen, isn't he?
No,
or is he just fucking around?
His cheek twitching. I'm going to go on Craig's page so you can see it. Put some slight pressure on him. Oh no, he's gone. He's fucked us off.
So we've just been vamping this whole time.
Is he moving?
Craig, blink twice if you're okay.
I think Craig's been shot.
He can't. If he's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
He's
gone.
Gone.
He has as well.
So you can't see Untapped.
We have you can't see Untapped for. I can do this shit.
Yeah.
His computer's died on it because of. He's back.
There he is.
He's not dead. Everyone, put your mobile phones down. Craig's not dead.
He's back.
Can you hear us, Craig?
Not working. Not working.
Oh, it's not working. All right,
screen share's not working.
Oh right. Oh well, fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what killed you?
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm gonna start again, but
It's all right.
see if it works this
Don't
time.
worry about it.
Yeah, we go. It's working now.
Oh, brilliant! There you go.
There you go.
Could
Does that work?
a little bit of screen share action, could we?
Yeah, it's working now.
Yeah.
I'm going to share my screen later as well.
No. Well.
Sorry.
No, you're all right.
You're all right.
Yeah,
This ain't.
We're all sorry too.
There we go. So
so it's the lager.
Yeah.
So there's not many people have had it. 42 check-ins so far.
It's actually really surprising.
39 ratings. 3
I'm
point.
surprised only that was
3.26.
because this has been out a couple of weeks as this box.
It's been out a couple of weeks, yeah. And the last year's box, did really well. I think But the trouble is, last year's box wasn't actually like that good, was it? From what I remember.
It was
So
all
maybe
right. The cloud
yeah.
one was terrible. There were a few
Yeah.
good ones in it.
Yeah. So maybe that was maybe
That
people
was
just
the
didn't
only.
go for
That
it
was
this
the
year.
only one I didn't. Yeah, that was the only one I didn't get to try. I just didn't get to try. As we went to Cloudwater itself, and they didn't have it, so that kind of gives you an idea of what they thought of it. I would say.
Mm. So yes, 3.26.
But no, this bit ain't opening for some reason. So
Oh, it doesn't matter. It's just what's on the bottom.
ain't
I think it's just what's on the back of the bottle anyway. Do you want to scroll down? See if we've got any comedy. I always like some comedy names.
Yeah.
So we're getting
Tony
like three and a halves, 3.75, 3.25. So it's fluctuating.
Bournemouth
It's managing to stay.
freeze.
That's the lowest so far. There's my mate Steve.
Steve,
Opinions podcast.
Steve, yeah.
And Steve get a 2.75. Musty aromas with white, with white. I'm going to say white sweetness. Hang on, I want to see what we got a fucking multimedia celebrity here giving these opinions. Not me, Steve. With a light sweetness on the taste that lingers on the finish. I think I'm gonna have to have some word to you about your words there, Steve. But I think that's fair enough. Ain't bad lager. That's hop tea.
Ain't bad lager.
Ain't bad lager. That. I'd agree with that. It ain't bad lager. It ain't bad lager. It's all right. Yeah.
Look at that score.
Wow.
Mark B loves it.
Mark B.
He's really brought up the average.
Look at that score.
That's Mark B from early 2000s hip hop duo Mark B and Blade, which was it's a surprise, but yeah, it's very good to see some British hip hop kind of royalty.
Well, he works for Waitrose now, so
probably does.
Sweet. Yeah.
Ooh, hang on.
Sweet bread, honey, herbal, floral.
someone called Jake, so he must know what he's talking about. He's got to know.
Is that his real face?
Wow.
I don't think it is.
Wow.
I want to see what the next one. I want Stuart.
I think so.
Because all I can see at the moment is the cucumbers don't seem to.
Oh.
I'm intrigued. What do the cucumbers seem to do?
Cucumbers don't seem to like me. I'm guessing that's what it says.
The cucumbers don't seem to fit. Go on, please put me out of misery. Disappoint me.
No, seem to mind this.
Don't seem to mind this. The
cucumbers don't seem. Oh, wait, does he mean he poured it out on his cucumbers?
Oh,
is that a euphemism?
Well, no, he's wearing. Yeah.
All of them are cucumbers.
It's Biffy.
I don't think I'd pour it on my cucumbers though.
No.
I might do it some damage.
She didn't like it much. Look.
Oh no, she didn't.
What did she pour it on?
JRD. Watery, not really getting any herbal vibe. Yeah, I agree. Now knowing what somebody said about the Casey Abrams about the Germany, I think I can get that. But I think when you
What's
think
that?
herbal,
What
the
hell's that? I'm not intrigued by this.
It's like Thunderbird 4 or something.
That was a Thunderbird situation.
Yeah. Wow.
What did they say about it? So I don't really get what. Oh no, there's a nice long comment. What was it?
Sorry?
What was the comment about from that woman?
That again.
From the Thunderbird.
Yeah, Thunderbird. What was the comment? It was a nice long comment.
Wow.
There we go.
Watery.
Watery, not really getting it.
Yeah, the herbs weren't. It wasn't like screaming that it was.
I purposely
herbs
didn't have a beer before we started today, so I did want
to
be authentic.
But no, it's just not really getting the herb vibe.
I can't actually take a drink. I can't actually take a drink because Craig nearly killed me with just like a subtle comment, and now it's all I can think about.
What did he say?
What?
He when he scrolled down, he just went. Oh god, it killed me. He said, "What did she?" Oh god, I don't know how I'm going to carry on because I can't even repeat it. You just have to watch it back because I crumbled, and now I'm just not going to be able to think about that. Otherwise, I won't actually be able to take a drink.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
So I poured out all of my session IPA on Love on the Run, and I'm quite happily drinking this one.
You haven't finished any fully yet, but that was the
Right,
closest.
so that's that.
Oh yeah, we've got another 2 to look at, haven't we?
Right, so that's that one. We'll do the next one.
Live, Untapped, written. Fucking chit chat.
Just taking the piss out of people's Untapped.
Yeah, well, it's kind of like a really low grade version of Gogglebox. I like to think this is.
Yeah. Oh god. Fucking hell.
There's a comment from Keptar Sigdar said, "OMG, they killed Craig." Yeah, you never know.
So right, second one was
Misprized.
that one.
3.39.
Mm.
A little bit more. I'm not sure if I'd agree with that.
Will this open?
It's all right. It's just what's on back at thing, isn't it?
So it was only 4.
Still, once again, it's
Again, only
blood
51, 47.
ratings.
Yeah. It's 3.39. So same as what we've already said, really. So
Yeah, I think that was our
just a quick
reaction, wasn't it?
scroll.
Really, we were a bit like, "Oh, it's all going to be a bit samey."
We liked it great.
Any comments? If there's any,
I'd imagine.
oh, that was a low one. He didn't like it. I say he. It's usually men. Isn't it?
Bruce loved it. Bruce gave a big old 4.
Bruce CM. First one Fuller's box. Hoping the rest are as good. Oh, all right, okay. Fair play. I'm not sure if I'd go as high as 4.
Nice and fruity.
I think I'd give it a 2.
Nothing wrong with that.
Nice and fruity.
It's good.
That's Rick. It's Rick for you.
Got 3.5. So
That's right, Rick.
3 point. It's Steve. So there we go.
Well, I can't see
It's
it.
Steve.
Yeah.
So we got Steve again.
I don't
with this
think
one.
it's. I don't think it's scrolled onto it yet.
Nose is a little woody with hints of toffee. Flavour-wise, it's straight up earthy notes with a nutty hint and a sharp, light roasted bitter finish.
Yeah, I don't think your screen's updated.
I think it's the same.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay.
No, I'm reading it.
So only give it a 2.75. Mr. Opinions is not impressed so far, even though it's Magic Rock, one of his favourite breweries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's fair enough. Fair enough. We completely
It's got the glass.
It's got the super
Yeah.
glassware, absolutely.
A
I wouldn't expect anything less.
few high scores there.
Yeah.
Ain't too bad.
Too bad.
Probably decent on
Hop
cast.
tea again. I like hop
That's
tea.
about right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, I like hop. I'm liking the cut of Hop Tea's jib.
And was his last review ain't too bad?
Ain't too bad.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah.
Not too bad lager.
I think
Ain't too bad lager.
I do think certain styles are suited for cask. Certainly the dark beers, milds, that sort of thing. That's just me.
Excuse me.
That's just him.
Well, I've finished that one. The
Right.
Love on the Run. I did it, and I done it. I'm off back to.
And gone and done it.
I aimed at bad lager. So the next one is Love on
Come
the
on.
Run.
Yeah.
In my fridge.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking at there? What are you looking at? Craig's got his fridge on Untapped. Isn't that interesting?
Yeah.
If you ever wonder what's inside Craig's fridge,
That's a podcast in itself, isn't it? What's inside my fridge?
do you go through like 2-week-old packs of celery and stuff like that?
Just so I know what I've got,
Hot food.
Yeah.
and I still forget them.
This has got still once again the same amount of ratings, but more check-ins.
3.2. It's
Yeah.
all lingering around.
3.2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
'cause I guess it depends how many.
Is that the lowest one
When-
so far?
324, 47 ratings.
That's the lowest one, isn't it?
What?
Get to
Yeah,
I think that's it.
What?
No, I don't
madness.
agree with
That's
that.
the best beer so far.
Magic Rock one was
It's the best one, I think.
Yeah,
as
me
well.
too.
Let's see what other people think.
Let's have a look. Let's see who I'm going to disagree with first.
Might take a while. That's right.
Ooh, they didn't
Well,
like
Paul
it.
B didn't like it. Paul B hated it.
Just waiting for comments. There's no one wants to read anything or write anything. Read anything. No. Oh, struggling.
No one wanted to
Oh, here we
comment.
go.
Oh, I've got one. Quite traditional IPA. I don't agree. I don't agree with anything to do with all
English.
54 people.
Well, it had aspects of an English IPA, but it was like elevated. It was It wasn't that just an English IPA. I wouldn't say. And he's got a dirty fucking glass. Look at that dirty glass.
There we
go.
What's Steve say? That's Steve. Steve's favourite so far. Light citrus notes on the nose with hints of biscuity caramel and subtle bit of it. I don't think it's got any bitterness at all, mate. It's not sweet, but it's not. I'm not picking up any bitterness on that. I'd say it was a perfect marriage between London town and Cape Town. That's what it says on the box.
So what would that?
Katakay. She's like
what would that equate? What would that equate to?
Oh, no.
Sorry.
Think about it. Put one on a bit. So yeah, no,
and that's it.
I disagree with. I agree with Steve from the Opinions podcast, and I disagree with everyone else on Untapped.
I agree with the people that said similar stuff to us.
Yes, that's it. That's essentially all I'm interested in. Is the potential for echo chamber in craft beer. That's why we do this, isn't it?
Exactly. Yeah. All other opinions are wrong.
People to agree with us. So that's the first 3 beers. I'm going to go to my fridge and get the other 3.
Dun, dun, dun,
and I've got another 3 glasses as well. And they're all very similar beer glasses that you get at beer festivals.
Yeah, I've got Hop City glasses because I've got about 12 of them.
I've just got some normal glasses.
Oh, I just realised we didn't comment on this beer, the Magic Rock and Fuller's. Two sellouts, 2 sellout breweries coming together to make more money for the man.
I
Don't even do I.
Yeah. I'm going to make so much more money out of this. I'm glad it's happened.
Wow, I don't know what I missed there.
Do you know what I mean?
We're just talking about the partnership between Magic Rock and Fuller's. It's the sellout beer. To couple sellout beers.
Come on now. So what we're doing next? Are we going Australian ale? Are we going to go Mosaic ESB? Or are we going to the wee heavy? We can leave to last. I think that'd be a sensible decision. And also, mine's probably a little bit cold, so that'll give it time to warm up. So what we're going to go for?
Do you want the Australian ale?
Yeah.
Stone and Wood.
Yes. So who's going to do the honours on this one? Me? I'll do it. It makes sense, doesn't it?
I'm just going to refresh. Just going to refresh.
What does that mean?
He's gonna get a wet wipe and have a scrub down, I think.
Yeah, a finger bowl.
So we're just waiting for Craig. Craig's just refreshed, and he's back. So the next beer that we've got is called Way Down Ale, which is a collaboration with Fuller's and Stone and Wood. Stone and Wood are from Australia. I've seen one of their beers knocking around in bottle shops. I can't remember what that is. What's that one? Yellow label.
Yeah, there's one with a green label as well, isn't there? Is it just their pale ale?
Have you ever had it? I've not had it.
No, because they just look old. when you see, like, they could be the freshest beer, but it just looks like it's been there a while. That's the power of a good label.
It looks like it's been there a while.
Yeah,
even if it's super fresh.
I think the box shop first introduced them to the UK. I think.
So it's that's why you're not seeing any anymore.
yeah, look where they are now.
So it is called Way Down Ale. It's an Australian ale. I don't know what that means. So it says the hops make this fruity ale aren't just from down under. They're from way down under. Our Aussie mates have selected a trio of Tasmanian hops that create a beautiful balanced beer. So you're thinking, okay, some kind of hops from that kind of region, Southern Hemisphere hops. Some of the most interesting in the world, I guess. So I didn't get my glasses like a fucking nutty.
Earthy, prickly, probably. I don't know. We'll get into that.
I didn't pour very aggressively at all, but I got quite a nice head form there.
Yeah, it's quite good.
Best one so far.
Yeah.
In terms of the headage.
It's very very clean looking. It's very
poured mine.
Wow.
Yep, absolutely pin bright. Probably paler than the lager even.
Yeah.
Oh, when I hold it up to here, I'm getting a bit more of a orangey pinkish hue. I put it in front of the light.
Yeah, not many. Yeah. I don't know about you, but it's not like a raging carbonation. It's not many like bubbles going up the glass there.
No.
Yeah.
A soft
steady. Steady. Fair to middling.
Shall we give it a nose?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Oh, that's really interesting, isn't it?
Yeah.
Definitely a slight herbaceous thing again.
For me, it's like what the fuck am I trying to think of? So it's almost like when you have like this is really far out there. Sort of like it doesn't smell like fish. Let me just put that caveat out there. But it's that when you have like herb crusted fish with like lemon crushed on it.
Oh yeah.
That's sort of like what I got. That was instantly what I thought of when I smelled it.
I got a bit of kind of dandelion.
Sorry.
Hard to put my finger on it. There's a bit of iron brew going on for me.
Aye. Sorry, I just can't. I got you. Yeah.
It's really
I thought that was what you meant. Yeah.
What is it? I just can't put my finger on what it is. It smells really nice, actually. It smells really unique. It's not what we used to in like hot profiles. Is it a little bit ratty? Is it a little bit? Has it got a bit of onion going on? Bit of fried onion.
Bit of basil.
Yeah,
there's 40 towers gag. So sorry.
Shall we?
It's odd. I can't work it out.
Yeah. Shall we drink some? See if it comes to us.
Well, cheers.
That really reminds me of reviewing his judging beer for Seba. So there's this kind of peculiar hop character which you're not used to. You can't put your finger on. Not sure if you like it. Not sure if you don't like it.
It's quite dry. It's got a. I don't know if it's prickly pear or a kiwi or something.
Yeah.
I can't quite. I don't know.
It's a little bit twiggy. It's a little bit.
It's a bit chalky.
A bit of a.
It's left a bit of chalkiness.
It's definitely dry.
Dry.
It's dry as a bone, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like a Brute IPA's kind of little brother. Kind of thing.
brutish.
Yeah, that's it. It's brutal.
It's not bad.
Really.
It's growing on me.
It's all right
Yeah.
so far. I mean, it's just sometimes it could be one of them a creeper beer, you know.
When it
It's
says
just more you drink.
Australian ale, it's when you have those generic things that are just an ale, which are kind of void of style classification. It's quite a bit. It's a bit malty. The malt for me is it's a bit of flapjack going on.
It's one of those beers I just can't work out if I like it or not. I keep sipping it, and it's just
there's a little tang to it.
It's leaving a bit of an ashtray vibe in my mouth.
Really?
A licked an ashtray.
Yeah, I'm not getting that as much, but
No, it's all right. Yeah,
You obviously don't lick enough ashtrays.
No, I don't. That's one of my real shortcomings in life.
no, I'm happy to say I've given it up. So
Stronger man than I am.
I know it's addictive and stuff, but
one day at a time, Jake. One day at a time.
I'll get there one day.
Yeah, this is not a patch.
We're here for you. Yeah. Whilst we're talking about that, we have a little cheeky comment which has appeared from the godfather of beer tube, Mr. Lee Russell. Said,
"Oh, cool.
Holla, oh, hola, holla." I'm going holla. He's like, holla, 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 because that's just the kind of guy Lee is. British speaking persons. Hope you're having a good night. Yeah, we're having a jolly old time.
We're
it's getting jollier.
We're 4 beers deep. So.
I'm starting to feel it. I'm starting to feel it in the cheeks.
Feeling it. Hey. Yeah.
The undecided.
Okay.
Least favourite so far.
Yeah, I mean, according to Untapped, this is an Australian pale ale. Pale ale.
Pow.
Pale ale. Yeah. I just thought I'd throw that in there. I think Lee will get that.
I like a pow
Pale. It's all right.
Dal's powwow. That was always my favourite.
It's hazed up slightly with the bottom of the.
Oh, is it?
For me, anyway.
It's not. It's filtered, isn't it? There's no kind of suspension.
Yeah.
Suspended.
It goes through Fuller's big old centrifuge.
I'm not buying it. I'm not buying your guff about kind of like goodies at the bottom. Yeah.
It's it's definitely.
I don't know why, but everything's just making me laugh today. Goodies from the bottom made me laugh for some reason. I don't know why.
I'm gonna leave the rest of that one. I'm not too fussed. It'll be one what I come back to at the end of the evening when I've got no else to drink, I think.
Later on, the end of the evening, I'm going to get another beer. Yeah. These are all
nice beer.
Craig's on it.
Again, that's okay.
Yeah.
It's early.
I don't know about way down ale. It's more like thumbs down ale. Am I right?
Oh, whoa. We've also been joined by the exalted PA Brew News, I feel.
Wow.
Wow.
He says, "Pow." He says, "That's me." Pow. Yes. Thank you for joining us, Paul. I mean, yes, Paul's a big Fuller's fan. I wonder how he's coping with the dramatic news in the last couple of weeks. These are a bit average so far.
Yeah,
but that's fine.
They're nice. Well, they're above average. I'd say just above average.
Expect the next two to be the one. I'm kind of hoping that these are the two that stand out from the crowd. Anybody who's going to do the honours on the next one?
I'll
do it.
Oh, go on then. I was going to do it, but you do it.
I'll do it. Respect your elders. There you go.
Aggressive.
I respect Rob a lot.
And I respect you two massively.
Thank you. So yeah, so this is the collaboration with Tiny Rebel out of Newport, South Wales. They've been doing some good stuff lately. They've been really, I'd say, up in their game.
Really? What's been good from
yeah,
Tiny
so they just the
salted caramel.
The salted caramel.
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, and I've not had it, but everyone's banging on about it. I'm like, yeah. I know a few people who are fans. So this is an ESB with Mosaic, coming in at 6% ABV. So we'll see what this is all about then.
Yes, there's an old brewery meets a new brewery, and the bonds over their mutual appreciation of ESB. That's the story behind this beer, which gives the classic style and contemporary tropical twist. With a trio of New World hops, this malty, marmalade beer beautifully bridges the generation gap.
I like how it got more like perverted towards the end, more like breathy. It indicates, it bridges the gap.
Was that your Welsh accent? I was curious.
You don't want to hear that.
No.
It's a lovely colour. Look at that. Blooming almost. Look at colour of that in front of my light up here. It's like
actually
a rosé wine nearly. But
it's actually, saying that, it's a bit paler than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, well, ESBs aren't like mega dark though, are they?
No.
They tend to be like nutty brown.
Not mega, but I'm comparing it to one or two others I've had. Their ESB, full as ESB, I think it's a bit darker than that.
Yeah, you're probably right.
A mild sepia-coloured head on it. I mean, you give it a bit of a swirl, and it generates a lovely head on it. That's great.
That's look nice. Decent amount of carbonation on this one running through.
Yeah, no. And you think for us ESB, I mean, it's a great beer. It's a punchy fucking beer as well. So
it's
nice. I will be. And this is we're a bit of Mosaic as well, so I'm really quite intrigued by this one.
Yeah.
Shall we? Aroma. How about that? Oh, that's nice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
that is just Mosaic, isn't it?
Yeah. It's get some kind of fruit, kind of berry sort of thing going on.
Yeah, a bit of berry, bit of peach.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Bit of citrus.
It reminds me loads of Adnam's Mosaic Pale Ale.
Oh, really?
It smells like, for me, it smells identical.
I've not had that beer for a long time.
Yeah.
Smells lovely. It really does.
It really does. We have, obviously, as craft beer enthusiasts, we are pre-programmed to enjoy Mosaic.
Yes.
Just disclaimer. It's part of the contract.
It's part of the taste buds.
This is definitely the one where you want to just sort of live in it. You want to,
right, cheers.
Want to live in
I want to move inside for weeks. Yeah, shall we go for it? Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
Cheers, viewers.
Oh, why? Oh, yeah. That's really
definitely
nice.
Fruity. A fruity kind of version of an ESB.
It's still got a bit. It just ESB is quite a bitter beer, isn't it?
At the back end, it's still. Oh yeah, it's an ESB. At the end, this kind of thing. And that front bit is like, whoa.
Yeah.
And then yes, I'm an ESB kind of thing. It's sort of, yeah. It's that's nice. Wow, I love this label as well.
It's almost chewy as well, isn't it? It's got like a nice sort of a chewy mouthfeel.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Yeah. Oh yeah, chewy. Yeah.
Sorry.
Rip.
From Huddersfield, Mr. Peter Mayhew.
Segway.
Andy lived in Keighley for a while.
This might be
Very
the best beer so
Yorkshire
far.
Yeah, this is
This
cracking.
is nice.
This is cracking. This was really nice beer. I mean, you could see this being made. I know Clydewater did an ASB a couple of years ago. You can kind of expect something like that, can't you? Really?
Yeah, I mean, you could see this beer like Fuller's just making this beer in one of their canned forms.
Yeah.
That they seem to be doing now. They wouldn't put it out in like the traditional big bottle, but in like a can, you could. This sits amongst Fuller's repertoire, I think.
Yeah, but then the label I'd say is more kind of Tiny Rebel. I'd say
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
it's got that
Yeah,
more of a,
the Portman group are going to be on that in a flash.
But
It
no,
looks
it's,
like it should be drunk by children.
Yeah, it's children's pop.
and it's even got the little teddy bear thingy.
Yeah, that's
the old
cool.
patch.
Do you remember? I remember when before they like properly launched and stuff and producing their beers, and I saw that logo. It's fucking terrible. It's absolutely terrible logo.
Yeah, it's just
This is really nice.
there's not much of a logo. Really.
No, it's dog shit. But I think it just works really nicely. This. I think there's
It's interesting.
a bit of a traditional malt character to it. What you'd expect from an ESB. There's a little bit of kind of little bit of bite, but then that lovely juicy fruity mosaic goodness.
But it's interesting what I said on the back here. It says a contemporary tropical twist, the style, of course, with a trio of New World hops. This malty, marmalade beer beautifully bridges the generation gap. I think that sums it up perfectly. Whereas an ESB bitterness thing at the end with that kind of that vibrant kind of mosaic hop at the front, that fruity kind of esters and stuff. I think that works really well.
Yeah.
Do you think
it's great to see this on? Sorry.
No. I was just going to say, do you think the Fuller's ESB recipe got anywhere near this, or do you think they changed it up? Do you think they've just chucked mosaic into Fuller's ESB, or have they come up with their own recipe sort of thing?
It could be the base beer, but then I think probably Tiny Rebel put a twist on the Fuller's ESB.
Yeah, because like you say, because like you said, it's much lighter than Fuller's ESB, isn't it, and stuff. So you'd think it's probably just a brand new beer.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but there's something. I'm getting elements of almost like the base beer, but it's probably not. I have no idea. But...
Fuller's ESB is 5.5. So this is a full 0.5%.
Yeah. Well,
I was seeing if there's any more kind of blah blah blah. Oh, so
yeah.
it's brewed with pale ale and crystal malts. Just looking at the colour, I mean, I'd say I think Fuller's is a little bit. I think it's a darker beer. Just looking at pictures on Untapped, I think it's a darker beer than this is. So maybe they've taken away some of those darker crystal malts to allow the hops to kind of like sing out a little bit more.
Yeah, it really works. I quite happily buy like this just to keep in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's a shame you got to buy all the other ones with it.
Yeah,
that's the thing. But
With a comment from our lovely Peter, the clueless drinker, says, "Jesus, what is this?" So we'll be waiting for Jesus to reply to Peter's comment.
Yeah.
I'll be waiting a long time.
if you are literally asking what it is, what this beer is, it's called Respect Your Elders, Tiny Rebel and Fuller's. If you're asking what's this, it's three of your friends talking about beer on a Friday night on the internet. So that's what this actually is. But this is
it's Friday night.
Friday night.
Awful. I'm not even going to do any. I'm not doing no more. That's it. Done.
Friday night. Pepitale. That's not going there. That's not going there.
No.
But yeah, no, I think this is lovely. This is a really nice beer. By anybody's.
Yeah, best one so far for me.
Yeah,
yes.
Yeah, I enjoyed the thing.
I enjoyed the. Where is it? Love on the
session. Yeah.
Yeah, that They're the two best ones.
Well, the rain exploded with a mighty crash.
Don't
So
know that
stupid.
Don't be pulling that
I'm more of
verse.
a Wings fan than you guys.
Yeah, no, band on the run.
No, not chorus. Obviously.
It is.
Yeah. No,
It
I
is
did
what it
enjoy
is.
that, but this I'd say that was really quaffable and enjoyable, but this is the better beer. This is a tasty beer.
Because you could sort of like be cynical and just go, oh, they're just chucked hops in an ESB, but it actually really works and they've done it well.
Yeah. Fullers don't do that.
Yeah.
The Fullers don't just chuck hops in beers.
Yeah.
And I mean, thinking back to like last year, the Cloudwater, kind of New England style IPA, this is more what that should have been.
Yeah.
This has got a lot more of the flavour that you'd expect from that. It kind of reminds me, as I'm wearing my sweatshirt, Brick's Buraz, which has been knocking around. I know you've had it, which is kind of, I think it has a lot of the kind of like pale stone fruit flavours that you get from kind of modern hops, but don't have all the kind of all the kind of gunking suspension in any oats or anything like that. I mean, it's taking me down that kind of route where there's a bit more clarity to the flavour, and yeah, I think they're doing a lovely job on this one. I don't want to pour it all out, so I'll just drink it. Yeah,
I'm drinking them when I'm re-pouring them. I'm pouring them in the order that I hate them in the most. Hate's a strong word.
I'm actually doing a cuvee.
Ooh,
really? It's got a big dirty pint going on.
It's called the dumper.
Yeah.
Drink the dumper.
Indeed. Well, it is what it is. It's just, there you go. I've got a sandwich here as well. I'll have that later.
How long has it been there?
Well, it's kind of like mild toast now, but I don't. It's free
because it's dried out that much.
Yeah. It's kind of like
it's pre-mold, but it's stale.
Listen. I'm saving money. All right. Keep the electricity bill down. So there you go.
We've got a couple of comments before we move on to the next one from our lovely Paul over at PA Brew News. So it's Friday night, beer cave, bring your fullers.
That's the one.
Time for a cuvee. That's what it says. With multiple U's and multiple E's. Ooh,
indeed. Oh, yeah.
Right. I'm going to get my last glass.
Oh.
I'll be introducing this one then. While Rob's getting his glass, I'll introduce. This is Heavy Doug from. I think you need a Scottish accent to say that. Heavy Doug.
Jesus, yeah.
This is.
I presume Heavy Dog.
Yeah. From Pilot.
Heavy Doug.
Yes, come on. It's a 7.4% wee heavy. Huh? Wee. A Caledonian classic, they say. And probably Pilot.
Nice.
Do you know I've never had a Pilot beer, but like their Twitter is probably the best beer.
Yeah,
best brewery Twitter.
They are brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they make some good beer, Pilot.
Yeah, great label.
Yeah. A dog breaking some ice. Just a little dog, though.
Ooh, this is a wee bit heavy there, isn't it? Oh, come on, I'm dirty there. So, yeah.
Ooh, look at that. The lovely kind of rich mahogany.
Yeah.
I hope they've really gone for it on this one. I don't think you can half-ass a wee heavy.
I like a wee heavy.
It's a lot darker than I was expecting. So that's a good sign.
It is actually, isn't it?
Chestnut-coloured head to it.
Yeah, real. Yeah, deep. Almost like a light cherry when you get a light behind it. So, hello.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Sorry, I was miles away. I was
that's
lost.
I thought you were going to try
That's
to
what
get a cherry reaction out of Rob. And,
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Sorry, I completely
I don't think he was giving it to you.
You
Sorry,
zoned-
I
you
just
zoned out
completely
there.
zoned out.
Yeah, I was like, oh.
I was between looking at the beer and was slightly mesmerised. There's a couple of comments that kept popping up between Lee and Paul. I was a bit like, I was stuck between stations.
Oh, no, but yeah, that's just a podcast talk, I think.
All right, fucking take your own chance.
But don't leave because we need the viewers.
No, yeah, we need the view. We appreciate the view.
Yeah.
Anyway, so yeah, it looks great. Shall we stick his old schnoz in there?
Yeah.
Yes, should we get stink?
Smells like cherries. Fucking rubbish.
I
Honestly,
said,
I do get. I get a sour cherry now.
There is actually
I
a bit
don't
of
mind
cherry
that.
going on this. There is.
it does. I looked at it.
Sour
that's
cherry,
honestly,
Yeah. There's a
Sour cherry and dark
marzipan edge for me.
yeah, I'm getting all of that.
Yeah.
I didn't smell it before I said that.
Raisins.
It was more of a
I don't
reaction.
mind
or,
that cherry. That's not kind of like yeasty esters.
it's sweet cherry. It's not.
If it's an intentional cherry, then it's then Rob likes it. If it shouldn't be there, then it can fuck off.
Yeah. Right, so
well,
That actually that does smell like really good.
smells nice.
lots of lovely malt.
Yeah, it's like sweetness.
So,
More of a kind of a. I'd say date. It's got like a date quality to it.
Friday night, day night.
Yeah. Should we dive in?
Yes, absolutely.
Oui.
Yeah, it smells good. True.
That means yes in French.
Sure. I thought you needed the toilet.
Oh, that's nice.
That's good.
That's nice.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Dates, figs.
Yeah.
I feel like a
Oh.
grown up. I feel like a grown up drinking this.
There's like a caramelly, warm brown bread kind of malty backbone to it as well. Kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
cinnamon toast. That's one for American viewers.
right. Mm.
Yeah, kind of raisins and a bit of rum and raisin in there.
Yeah, rum. Yeah.
Mm.
Dundee cake.
Christmas
Dundee
pudding.
cake.
Dundee cake. I was going to say Christmas pudding, but I think Dundee cake
I
takes it.
like Dundee cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like Dundee cake, but I like it as a descriptor.
But there's a slight kind of nutty quality. Well, it might be not almond, but
Yeah.
Well, it's that marzipan for me.
I know.
yeah.
I think I'd go more towards
I'm trying to think of a
maybe
the nut.
pistachio. Maybe pistachio.
Yeah, I can't. I'm getting more of a walnut quality. That's the one I was thinking. Walnut.
Yeah, I did initially think walnut. I thought pistachio sounded poncier. No, I mean, there's a soft, creamy quality to pistachio, which I quite like. But I like hazelnuts as well. So, but
This
no,
is cracking.
walnut,
This is the best.
walnut, pistachio.
This is the best beer of the box for me.
I think the ESB still takes it for me, but this is good.
I think I might agree. I think I might agree with that. With the both.
I like that
Yeah.
they've sort of gone for it with this one because a lot of them is like it's just not they've just not been quite there, have they? Whereas the last two beers we've had, they've been of like a level up here, and the rest are probably like down there.
Yeah,
This has got more body for me than anything else.
it's
just-
I know, but when we got these like three beers out, we were like kind of hoping that they'd have that kind of like bit of a leap in quality. And I don't think it's necessarily because the stronger beers. Okay, I mean, with a bit more ABV means a bit more ingredients means a bit more complexity. But that doesn't always mean that they're going to be better beers. But they definitely have been, especially the last two.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. The last two. I mean, without a doubt, the last two are the best beers.
Well, I think it makes it worth spending a tenner on the box. Like the first four beers we had, we're decent. I mean, that Australian ale.
Slagging off the session IPA in front of me.
No, they've all been good beers. None of them have been shit, have they? They've all been good.
No.
But the Australian one, I'm still giving it the side eye. I don't know about that Australian one, but the last two make it really worth getting the box. If you haven't picked it up and you're thinking about it, you should do it just for those 2 beers.
But you know, this first four-ish. I mean, I agree with you. I'm gonna have to come back to the Australian one in a bit and see what I think about it. But the kind of lower ABV ones, I think you can just kind of like just quaff them without kind of much interest, especially, and just kind of like get them down, and just be kind of just a bit of a nondescript kind of drinking experience, which I think we kind of said at those first beers. We're like, but your comment was like, I think this might be like the theme of the day, and so you can just enjoy them for what they are. But I think when you get to these two, I think you'll actually, if you're buying all the Ponzi shit that those guys drink and review, I think you'll be very happy with these 2 beers.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I mean, for the styles, I think they're really cracking. For the style they're in. All right, 7.4. There's bigger ABV wee heavies than that, we all know, but for what it is, you can have another, which is great.
Yeah. It kind of makes you think Fuller's should kind of work in a beer like this. I think it fits quite comfortably with Fuller's.
Yeah.
I'll have to try it.
Kind of it's not like a new age version of it, blah blah.
Yeah.
What they're like 7
new caramel.
Is it Golden Pride? What's the 7.4% vegan that they do? Is it Golden Pride? Can't remember.
I think that's bigger, isn't it? I thought it was 8.
Is it? Oh right.
I thought it was 8 point something. Off the top of my head, I don't know. Right, let's try and crash.
You've crashed again in literally the same position, Craig. You touched your computer. Oh, is there? He's alive.
I'm here. I'm just. Yeah. I just stopped. I just kept still.
I had this with watching Harry's live stream the other day. I was thinking, is he still moving? And then just kind of saw. No, he was drinking. He was down in his fucking Guinness and Nub Creek, and I kind of skipped it forward, and he's like, has it Paul? Has it kind of like, is it buffering? He was like, what? I could just see Adam's apple moving. But that was it. It was still besides that very subtle movement.
Right, I'm going to go back to this mild thing.
Oh, I don't know if I want to drink them mild.
I'm going to re-drink them in a.
I resent the mild.
I might get the.
Imagine not doing mild.
Yeah, it's an odd choice, but mild's all the rage.
Right. It's all right. It's all right. It's forgettable, but it's all right.
I read a good article in Pellicle.
I read a little bit of that the other day.
Apparently.
Do you know what a pellicle is?
What's that?
Do you know what a pellicle is?
Do I know what a pellicle is, or do I know what? Yeah, the top of. Yeah,
no, it's that bit between your balls. Come on, man.
I was going to give the actual definition of a pellicle.
Oh, I'm just terrible.
Yeah,
you're splitting hairs.
Lose subscribers tonight.
Yeah, I know what you're going on about, but
I think you're splitting hairs there. But...
a couple of comments while Craig's getting his act together. We got Paul says, "Go big or go home, Fullers."
Yeah, I agree.
I have to get money together for my plane ticket with some spending cash. Need some proper milds again. And
don't get this one.
Blue Speaker says, "Miles are not just all right." I agree, Peter, but this one is just all right. And then Paul says, "Indeed, no. I mean, good miles. After Hopzine, first beer I had was Dark Mile from Acorn, and it's absolutely cracking. Just what I needed. But yeah, there's good beers of all sizes, kind of shapes and sizes and styles, and And we've just had a comment from I'm not going to try and pronounce your name because Sorensen is your surname. I can confidently pronounce it.
Jean Vigo.
There
I'd
you
say.
go. Yeah. Anyway, so cheers. Have you tried the herbal lager? Yes, we did that first. I thought it was obviously rewatched it after we finished this and check out the full comments. But effectively, just thought it was a decent lager, well made, not incredible, but without fault. And then Peter just said, just not Bruts. Yeah, Bruts can do one.
Yeah.
And Paul says, Sarah Hughes Ruby Mile, wasn't it? It was fantastic. It was. You can see the videos for that on that. I think, are they public? I don't know if that channel's public. Yeah, I think you probably can. We'll be drinking that with me, Stuart, and our lovely Paul in the Star in Huddersfield. Actually, Jake, you're the only one of the gang who's not been to Huddersfield, aren't you?
Yeah, I know. I can't believe it. I need to get up there.
It was the rock was still solid.
Yeah.
But when I went the other week, it was good times.
It was still magic.
Right.
The magic's still there.
Magical, always magical. Yeah, special lasers was tasting damn good.
Yeah, they haven't actually released many specials recently, have they?
And then we just got some comments coming in. Thick and fast. Paul says, except you have to learn to deal with the lack of tight sparkler fucking southerners. And then Jean Vigo Sorensen says, okay, smiley face. Mac is a big shit brewery in northern Norway. There you go. Well,
big shit brewery.
You big shit brewery.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're clearly not. It's not Lervig, is it really?
No.
And then Paul says, "I beat you, Jake." Ha ha ha.
Yeah, you did. Someone who came all the way from Pennsylvania. Is it Pennsylvania he lives?
No,
yeah.
Yeah.
That means Huddersfield.
Western.
I live like 4 hours away.
And then Peter just
Western
says,
Pennsylvania.
first it was their sportswear. ... I'm not sure what that means.
First it was their sportswear. I don't know.
Big shit brewery.
So what we got there then, Craig?
This is the Way Down Ale, which is the
Bloody hell,
Australia.
that's got a high rating for that beer.
That, yeah, some misguided fools.
Again, everyone's wrong.
I've got beers going on everywhere now. I don't know what one's what, so whatever.
That's the worst one. Well, that's
yeah.
That, how can you say that's better than Love on the Run? Come on now, people.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. It's a bit odd, that.
So what have we got any comments from other people who've checked in?
Oh, it's a bit so. Let's have a look. We'll go to Steve straight away.
Oh, go on then, Steve. I want Steve and I want Hop Tea. They're my favourite.
Oh, this is his page. I thought it went to.
Oh, no.
No
All right, no. You're going to see. He's in Belgium at the moment. You're going to get a look. Oh, he's been to Degar. Lovely. Go on, scroll down. There's not that many.
I'll just wait
for some.
I'm more looking at the comments.
Moments.
Oh, someone's had it on Fuller's place, haven't they?
On a screw glass.
Oh. Yeah. There's one comment.
Ooh.
It's not bad.
Number 2 of the Fullers and Friends.
Malty, fruity hop taste. Not what I usually go for, but drinkable.
Yeah, I think that's what 4 of the beers have been drinkable. 2 of the beers have been really nice.
He's got Brooklyn Sriracha as his avatar, so he knows what he's talking about.
I'm getting my glasses mixed up now.
Morag gave it 3.5.
Fantastic.
Lekker fruitig. What does that mean? Lovely fruit. Oh, wasn't it close? Delicious, fruity.
I'm going to pour a little bit while we're. I would say lovely fruit, but.
So this one seems to have been on in a lot of the Fuller's pubs then.
Okay.
That Way Down Ale.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, draft, yeah.
Yeah, because I just
okay.
noted a lot of the glasses. He was just probably, or she was just probably having a good day at the Lamb and Flag.
Yeah,
That's what that is.
Good old drink.
Draft.
Dirty glass. Look at the fucking set. Come on, go back. Go back to that. That dirty glass. What we just
Shame.
Not that
Shame.
one.
Shame.
Look at the state of that. Look at that dirty glass in the pub.
The White Hart.
Pim V. You overlooked the.
No wonder she didn't like it.
Fuck. You look at that. Look at the state of that. Puts me to shame.
It's like a glass in my house.
It's a dirty glass. That. It's got a bit. It's got some lipstick on rim as well.
Could be hers.
Make your own joke.
Oh,
sorry. There we go. Here he is.
Wrong.
This is Steve Benthel. It's a really tasty little number. Sweet caramel biscuit laden with sticky citrus notes. More sweetness than the finish. I kind of agree.
Dirty glass mafia, says Paul.
No, I'm always accused of dirty glasses on my reviews.
Oh yeah, but they're not drinking it, so
no, fuck them.
They still watch.
Well, that's a nice clean glass. Charles got a nice clean glass.
Oh, is that Charles?
It
is. There he is. Is that Charles? It is.
Oh, was that the day?
Charles T. Yeah, Charles. Yeah. See if it is. Flick on to Charles T.
Oh, well.
See what his channel is. I would want to make. I think it's Charles, isn't it? I'll pop on there. Because if he's been reviewing them, or we've been missing them as an actual respected opinion. Oh, there he is. It is as well. Yeah. So you go Tusters. Yeah, lovely Charles from the Beers Without Frontiers podcast.
That's the mural at Daya as well.
It is the mural at Daya. Yeah. Oh well.
There's one of the beers there.
He's got 31 items in his cellar.
Right, so that's that one.
Charles, you're generous, but actually, I'm drinking it now, and I think I prefer it now than I did earlier.
I've gone back to the lager, and the lager's actually tasting pretty good.
I think this.
I drank that quick.
Drank more beer.
Yeah, exactly. Like anything will taste good at this point.
Beer's tasting nice.
That's
come on.
That's the problem, isn't it?
That's 3.78. I think that's a suitable rate.
That's good. That's creeping up to the 4, which is where I think that one belongs, really.
The least amount of ratings, though, 45.
Well, it probably shows that the average is pretty good. Then it's not. Not skewed.
People have drunk half the box and then keep 1 week and they're keeping the second half of the box the following week. So what we're going?
I'm just trying to work out what's going on here. Right, that's right. Just got a big score, that, isn't it? It's not bad.
It's not a bad score. That it's a good beer.
I wonder if that beats. I wonder if that beats the last one. That's the thing.
Yeah. It was 3.48, wasn't it?
We'll pour out the rest.
We'll see in a minute. It's there ready.
Oh yeah.
It's there ready.
Oh, the last one. I thought you meant the one
It's
before
just next
that.
door. We'll get into it in a minute.
Big Tony P likes it.
Best bitter I've ever had. Someone said.
What? Go back. Best beer.
Best bitter I've ever.
Bitter.
Edward W.
Special bitter. Okay, it's not really bitter though.
Yeah.
Edward W. Splitting hairs.
Well,
it's a nice beer.
Try it on casks.
I'd love to try this on cask. I mean, it's absolutely.
It's all right. I'd love to try this on cask. Yeah, that's the thing. I'm looking to see if anyone's had it on cask more than anything else.
No, I don't think they put these beers on cask.
It's Steve.
If he knows.
Steve.
Well,
he knows.
Yeah, some of the early ones were on dry.
Around a creamy citrus body. If he knows, it's not. It's a beautiful, gorgeous fucking mosaic nose.
Yeah.
Berries and peach. I disagree, Stephen.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's great.
But yeah, well, around a creamy citrus body. Yeah, I get that. I don't think that. Well, come on, I'm not going to tear apart his.
Definitely. Definitely a bit bitter finish.
I don't get much bitterness.
That's good. Well, there's a slight at the end, but not. That's what reminds me. It's
An ESB
of the style. I'd say.
Keep going. I want to see if Charles.
Yeah, but it's got. It's
got reviewed it.
It's what happens before that. Oh mate.
Kazmira's Dag.
Dag H. Stuart D's back again. The full effect. There you go.
A lovely fruity ESB.
Yeah,
I agree with that.
Loving it. She's got a TIE fighter.
Yeah,
she had the Thunderbird one before, didn't she?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
She's digging it.
Sometimes it's all about Lego figures, not the beer farts. She's trying to get in sci-fi vehicles. I'm not sure if it's working.
Yeah, I don't know.
I like your honesty.
I don't like the Instagram filter that's applied to that one.
Really?
That's just me.
Fruity bitter.
Fruity bitter. Correct.
Very nice. Lots of tropical flavors. Beautifully balanced.
Wow, look at that. That's a big rating.
That's
it's definitely got
the rating's pretty high, but that is on the nose. It is a beautifully balanced beer.
Is, yeah.
Yeah, which is actually quite hard to say at this point in the night. Beautifully balanced beer.
That's all right. It's not bad. Not bad. Right, so let's go back up to the top and then.
So Charles has not reviewed it. No,
obviously not.
Jesus Christ, Charles.
3.78. So is this gonna? What's gonna be the winner on Untitled?
Oh god, the tension is palpable.
No.
0.9.
Oh, yeah.
Am I correct with the math? Yeah. 0.9.
Very close.
0.09.
That's the one before. Yeah. That's very close.
Oh. 8.
Mind you can't right 32 on that one, 45 on this one.
It's funny because what is the difference in the ratings? Is it because that some of them are available on Keg? Is that what?
Maybe?
I just don't think people have got through to it. So they've not done them all in one night like us.
Yeah. Well, what's wrong with them?
Some people will have done. I think 37 people have done them all in one night. And then some people have done like a bit. They've not got 37. I'm almost surprised if you'll get a lot more reviews of this one.
Yeah, because that's the lowest one so far. Maybe people are saving it. They don't want to drink it on a school night.
Come on, have a word for yourself.
It's Friday night.
Martin T's doing it, isn't it?
It's Friday night.
Friday night, Martin T.
He's
I'll
loving
see you with your dog.
This is a breakfast box. Come on. Oh, we go. It's a bit. Oh,
yeah. Oh, that's Jake W's back. The big old cinder toffee thing. Okay, I like that's something I'll mention quite often in beer reviews and toffee. I'm not picking that out. Smooth reach, a little bit booze heat. Come on now, have a word, lad. Some spiciness. Yeah, I get the spiciness. A little thin. No,
I wouldn't say it was a little thin. No,
I don't get any booze.
I think.
But then again,
I think it was quite on point.
I think for the ABV, it's quite impressive.
Yeah.
For body wise. Best of the bunch. I agree with it's the best of the bunch marginally. That's just my opinion. Sorry, Chris, from off the temp. But yeah, I just think it's slightly better. But then there's two different styles, so you can't really compare.
Yeah, exactly. It boils down to personal preference, then, doesn't it? It's
just body wise. It's got more body going on with it. But the other beer is very good for an ESB. It's probably one of the most kind of fruity kind of ESBs I've had for a long time, I'd say.
It's the most convincing modern beer I've had from Fuller's.
Yeah. I mean, it's got a nice... And I think that comes from Tiny Rebel. I reckon that comes from Tiny Rebel anyway.
Probably is, yeah. I think it comes from shitloads of Mosaic.
Yeah. It probably comes from, like, I think Rob touched on this on a beer earlier about them not necessarily using their like Fuller's strain of yeast. They
completely agree.
Yeah, they could be using it, and they could just be reworked, like, I don't know, just whatever the recipe is. But it just doesn't. They don't seem Fuller's-y, and I think that might be why they sort of seem better, sort of thing. Because like all those big like an Adnams beer tastes like an Adnams beer because they've got the Adnams yeast. Fuller's beers taste like it because they've got that yeast, whereas those ones seem to be a bit different,
bit cleaner.
Yeah,
I completely agree. I mean, I think last year, probably was dominated by a very characterful yeast strain. I might be wrong. I can't remember the woman who is one of the brewers at Fuller's who's commented on in the past.
I like the glassware on this one. It's quite.
But I was quite curious that what the Cloudwater ones.
Yeah, it's just quite amusing. So you get an idea of what kind of drinker potentially are drinking this beer. Yeah, it is, but it's a Cloudwater glass. But anyway, rich, thick licorice. I'm not getting that.
No, I'm not getting licorice. I was just having a taste and thinking that
worth buying the box for on its own.
I wouldn't go that.
If I could get 6 of these and 6 of the SB, I'd be quite happy. Or free.
Well, I think the lager's good. The session IPA is good, and then those last 2 beers are great, and then it's just the mild and the Australian beer that's not doing it for me exactly. But I mean, each to their own, isn't it? But I think it's worth it, definitely. I don't think you're getting stitched up.
Fucking
no. For a tenner, that's bizarre.
Like roasted notes on the nose, initial dark chocolate. I'm not getting chocolate. You're missing all the good.
You're missing the nuance.
Don't. What's this thing? What's Bruce Lee say? He slaps the on the head. Unless you don't miss the heavenly glory or something. Is missing the point. I'm not getting chocolate. I'm getting chestnuts and
chestnuts
roasting on an open fire.
And
Jesus nipping at your nose.
There's so much going on in that.
Fucking hell.
But yeah, nice change it from the lighter beer so far. Yeah, I'd agree, but I think this is good beer. This is good beer. It's I think one of the things that will throw people is that we don't get many wee heavies. So I think we're not all that kind of aware of what a wee heavy actually is. Or do we just overlook it because it's a style that we're not all that kind of like in tune with?
Yeah, you just don't see them much nowadays. What was the Harvesttown one? They're wee heavy. Can't remember now.
Harvesttown.
Yeah, Harvesttown. What was their wee heavy called? I can't remember what it's called now, but I remember that being good back in the day.
Heavy. I remember having a really nice Lagunitas one actually.
Yeah, I had one
like a wee heavy to be really malty and loads of kind of sweet, rich malt character. I think this does that. I think this has got it.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it's about, isn't it? It's not a stout. It's not in stout territory. It's its own thing.
No. I like brown beer. I love a brown.
Yeah, so do I.
Quite curious about what Verdant's just brought out today.
Yeah, I saw that.
What was that? I missed that.
Brought out a hoppy brown ale.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I think it's a culmination of a bit of experimentation regarding a couple of ingredients. So, yeah.
I think that's good. I think that's what Verdant need, really. They need a bit of change of pace, don't they?
Absolutely. But when
should we go for the?
So when
should we go for the cuvee?
Have you actually been making a cuvee? I thought you were joking.
No.
What is it? Is it a little bit of everything?
Yeah, it's all 6 beers.
You're a madman.
Go on then.
Yeah,
go for it. Give us your cuvee review.
It looks
shrubby.
Well, it looks a bit rough, but what's it look like? I mean,
We shouldn't judge by appearance, though.
no, you don't drink with your eyes. So, but let's get an aroma.
Eyeball Paul.
Smells awful. I'm just going to go straight into the taste. Wow. Okay.
No.
It actually tastes quite boozy. It's more. It's almost like more boozy than the Wee Heavy. It's got. You're getting. It's really complex. Actually, it's got a nice kind of fruity, zesty, orangey kind of, almost like orange treacle.
It's because of all the hobby beers mixed with all the.
But then you are still getting some of the that oak kind of chip thing as well. That's still there. It's still present.
Is it because you had a lot of that beer left? So you chuck that in.
I try to do it equally, but
Would you recommend the cuvee? That's the burning question. Would you recommend the cuvee? If someone buys this box, would you recommend the blend? That's the segment right there. Recommend the blend.
I would do the blend with the first 4 beers and then just drink the last 2 that we've done. Because I think that just for just to see what you think, but
shits and giggles.
I wouldn't. Yeah, it's just to muck around. It doesn't, I was just curious. I thought, let's give that a go. I actually nicked it from Joe, Beer Patrol, because he does this on his Monday night show.
Every beer he drinks, he saves a little bit.
Yeah, if it's sort of within, it's normally very similar beers, so he'll do a cuvee at the end and blah blah. So shout out to Joe. Good old Joe.
I've never seen his Monday night shows. I will have to seek that out. I'm not fucking waking up at 2 in the morning to watch some American.
Well, no, you can just watch it back. Just watch it back, don't you?
I know, that's what I'll do. Yes, sir. Does that bring us to the end, would you say?
I'm getting there, I'm getting towards the end.
I'm going to say I preferred the ESB the most. This is very nice, but I think the ESB clenches it for me.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with the ESB.
Oh yeah, I think the Wee Heavy marginally. They're I think they're just as good as each other.
Yeah,
it's just personal preference. It's got a little bit more body for me, and it's like
Big shout out to the South African IPA though. That was that was also a very good beer.
Honourable mention, shout out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's
yes.
That Australian beer can.
Do you know what? I've been dipping in and out of it, and it's not that bad. I think I'll give it a.
I'll still
I'd rather start with. It's not too bad. It's not too bad actually.
I'll get onto it later. I'll finish it.
That one and the Magic Rock one kind of. I'm between the two, which I dislike the most. But they're not. Neither are bad.
None of them are undrinkable. No, it just all comes down to what you like, which is what's good. Which is what's good about a mixed pack like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
You try beers you wouldn't normally try. I still get beers you'd normally have.
Another thing, it's well worth £10 in Waitrose. Well worth it.
Yeah, definitely.
It's a bar. It's fantastic. I think it's because I missed out on the first box locally. They didn't, for some reason, they didn't bring it down.
Oh right.
This way. I tried 5 of the 6 beers when we met up in Manchester last year.
Oh, of course, yeah, the Anthony Clyde White.
Yeah, because Stuart bought them, and which is really nice of him. But yeah, I didn't get to try what sounds like the worst beer of the box, which was one of them things. But I'd still like to have tried it.
Yeah. They're still selling that box in my Waitrose for $5 now. But it's out of date.
Really?
It's actually past its best before now.
Yeah, it's good. I'm not. Yeah.
But yeah, selling
Nice.
for $5.
There'll be a hole that's cardboard within the cardboard.
Yeah.
But yes,
Yeah.
no, that's really fun, and I think it's. I don't think they should stop it. I think they should definitely continue doing it, even with what's gone down probably before. All this kind of like this probably was conceived before a lot of like plans happened and stuff like that.
Yeah, but they still have their
yeah.
pilot kit and everything, don't they? They still have their
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I think it's a good thing, and I think it's an insane thing for us to do as well. It shakes things up a little bit, and it's really entertaining. So
Cool.
big thanks to everyone who's joined in this evening, drank along, or commented. Thank you very much. Big thanks to Craig and Jake. I'm gonna get something with a fuckload of hops in shortly. Kind of dare, and it's. I think I might pass out just due to the rapture that my taste buds will be in at that point. But this has been it's been a fun evening.
There might be an after show.
Oh, maybe there is. Because you can't get enough of something quite as bad as this.
So
Until next time.
between one of us, cheers.
Check yourself, bro. You wreck yourself.